It's pretty tricky painting a ceiling that has furniture in place. It's not impossible, but it's definitely more challenging. If the ceiling does not have primer or paint on it, you want to make sure that you start with primer because primer is a lot less money. Even a good quality primer like this Kilts 2 is less money than the paint. A good quality paint like this is double what the primer is going to cost. You want to make sure that you have plenty of drop cloths to make sure that you can put that over the furniture and any place that may splatter paint. The most challenging parts of the ceiling are going to be the ceiling portions that are over the stairwells. You got to get pretty creative with the ladders. You have to build some scaffolds to help out. Once you get the primer on, then you go ahead and apply the paint. Any of the lights, you're going to have to remove any of the pieces that are around the ceiling. The flush mount lights, you're going to have to remove the little trim pieces. Pull down any of the lights, any of the smoke detectors. Then after you get the primer and the paint on, you want to walk around looking for blank spots on the ceiling. Here in this ceiling, you can see a spot that was missed. So we're going to have to put paint back in. Really tough spot over the stairs. You can see right up here is a little light. Here on this edge is a section that only has primer on it, so we'll need to get the paint on there. At the end of the day, if you don't want to clean out your brushes, you can freeze them. You can also freeze the roller in a bag, throw it in the freezer. It may take a little bit of time to unthaw the roller, but it's a lot easier than cleaning it out each night. Make sure you don't get too much paint on the roller because you don't want it to splatter. If you go over the ceiling slower, you won't splatter as much. Just go over any of the spots that look a little light. With all the paint on the ceiling, we'll put everything back together. Add the light bulbs back in, center everything up. There's a lot of prep work on a ceiling. You're painting a ceiling, it's a good time to clean all the lights. Each manufacturer designs their trim a little different way. This one just snaps on. And just a little twist. Starting to look like a ceiling again. And it's just a lot cleaner detail when you do it that way. All put together and it's clean. Well, you have the smoke detectors down. If they're old, you could replace them. We replaced this one a year ago, so it's gonna go back. You might just want to paint around it, but you can see how clean of a detail it is when you don't. Nobody wants to see paint sloshed all over a smoke detector. There we go, nice and clean. We'll clean everything up and I'll show you the final result. We've got all the scaffolding off the stairs. The ceiling is nice, fresh, and clean.